if we did any less, we would be bad at what we do.
Right. Very good point. Very good point. Well, I'm going to jump right into it, John. What do you, John? We'll start there.
Yeah, absolutely. Me personally, I'm an outside sales rep for Fully Promoted, and what we do as a company is we help other businesses be more profitable and more visible. So we do all kinds of branding and promotional products, things of that nature, everything from pens to business cards, all the way up to apparel and full trade show displays. We can literally do anything you can imagine a logo on.
That's cool. And I understand you just started here, right? Like kind of new at this?
I did. Yesterday was the 1 month mark. So
oh wow,
interesting
so yes,
times.
very new. What a great time to get into this business, considering the economy is going to the can, right?
Fun to navigate. It's my weeks are 50-50 now. So the first two were business as usual, and the last two has been business as innovated. So is that
Sure. Well, what came across my screen was that you guys had mask, right? Like the surgical mask.
We do. So I think like just about any other business, 2 weeks ago, we came into the week, sat in the office and started hashing out some plans of how we were going to get through this, stay visible, stay viable. And we actually got an email from one of our suppliers letting us know that they did have a stock of the face masks and some other PPE. So fortunately, because those vendors typically only sell to people like us, a company like us, and they aren't selling to the general public, those stocks were largely going unused. So we were actually able to get those off the shelves and into the hands of people who need them, which was awesome.
That's really great. That is great. But all right, so I'm going to back up, and now I'm going to talk about John, right? So John, where are you from? Are you from Murfreesboro?
I'm not.
No one
I'm
is. It's okay.
all over. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, but I was born in Syracuse, New York, and so my whole family is still up there, other than my parents and my brother, actually. And so we moved here when I was 6. Moved to Goodlettsville with my dad's job, and into Franklin, and ended up in Chapel Hill, which is where I was raised at. So
that's where you learned to drive, is in Chapel Hill.
Well, I took the test in Shelbyville. That way, I passed. So
sure. No. I always say you're from wherever you learn to drive, because you carry that skill with you the rest of your life. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And are you married? Do you have kids?
I am married. As far as kids go, I've got 3 cats, and that's proven to be enough for right now. But
fair enough.
Never know what the future holds.
That's true. That's very, very true. So let's see. So you're, how long have you been in Murfreesboro?
Yeah. So my wife and I actually moved out for the first time on our own 7 years ago in Murfreesboro. We were both students at MTSU at the time, and it seemed like the logical move to make. So we've been here ever since, and aren't showing any signs of leaving.
MTSU, and then you just stayed in Murfreesboro. Am I right on? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And so what do you guys do in Murfreesboro? What do you do for fun?
Oh gosh, I mean, there's definitely no shortage of things to do. I mean, all the way, I'm a huge history buff. So for me, it's places like, Sam Davis Home or the Oaklands and things like that were what initially drew me. And of course, the Stones River Battlefield being here, that's a huge tourist draw and something I enjoy, being in the midst of it.
Have you done the tour over there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. I haven't done the tour. I should do the tour.
Oh yeah, absolutely. At any one of those.
What's your favorite part of it?
My favorite part of it is just, and this might, this is a little bit harder to explain with words, but just the surrealism, I guess, of knowing you're standing where a specific person stood or something like that. Just being able to be in that moment is really cool.
Yeah. And, I guess it's known as like the bloodiest battle, right? Like the bloodiest hour or something like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Huh, that's neat. I'll add that to my to-do list for sure. Of course, I've walked through there and done the personal walk, but I've never had the professional tour. So I'll put that on my to-do list. Let's see here. As far as business goes, is there anything that you share with people? Want to tell them about your business?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Again, where I had started from is what I always tell people is that we're just in the business to help people maintain visibility and stay more profitable and keep building on their existing business. So there are a lot of statistics out there that I could just bore you to death with talking about how much increased visibility you get and the longevity of your marketing and promotional materials. And that's something that's really important to us and something that we think is a value to anybody we could help.
That if you spend money on postcards, somebody's going to, pull it out of the mailbox and look at it once and then throw it away, right? But if you spend money on a T-shirt or something along those lines, then I guess they'll see it way more often.
Yeah, and even some print material definitely has viability too. There's definitely something in a piece of something tangible you can hold. I think actually with the circumstances now that that personal connection is going to be more important than ever to people right now, just because it's something I feel like we took largely for granted. And even though we're all connected through sites like this one or Facebook, that personal human interaction is going to be missing for a lot of people.
That's true. Now, I have found that these Zoom meetings sort of feel like meeting in person because you are getting that face-to-face contact, but it's just not, you're right, it's not the same as the true, what I used to call belly-to-belly business, and so,
oh, yeah.
right. What challenges are you facing right now? Like, are you able to make sales calls and stuff right now? Are you considered an essential business?
Fortunately, we are right now, because of the types of products we have available to us to sell. We're able to still be very much involved in that sphere of things as we kind of climb out of not having as much availability in those areas. But the door traffic certainly slowed down quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. And we actually have our showroom here that I'm in now closed to the public. So,
okay. Well, take a good look, everyone, right?
yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, there you go, right? Exactly. So, can I get like Answer Fancher written on a face mask? Or is
yeah, we could do it. We could do it. They're largely going out unimprinted right now, I will say, but we could look that up.
Yeah. What's your most, like, before the face mask, of course, became the rage? What was your favorite product before that? What do you like the most?
Oh, goodness. I got to say that, honestly, my favorite products, I think the one that I've seen the most value in has been coffee mugs, just because I'm a coffee guy. But, there's so many different types you can get from the, aluminum insulated type ones. I don't know how allowed I am to say brand names, but
sure.
Starts with a Y and ends with an I. So you got those.
That clears that matter up.
Yeah. I didn't say it, but everything shameless. We've even got stuff like the campfire mugs and stuff like that are really cool. I love all kinds of stuff like that, but we've got a whole host of options that are really unique too. Like reusable drinking straws. That was the most popularly sold item in 2019, and that was something I saw for the first time when I came over here.
Huh, that's interesting. Well, what's the best way for someone to get in touch with you if they want to buy some stuff from you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm on Facebook, and I'm pretty responsive on Messenger. I try to stay as active as I can on there, and then also just by phone. My number is 615-439-8553, and anybody who has the need, I ask they get a hold of me there.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you taking time to meet with me, sharing with me about your job there, and I just thought it was neat. And if there's somebody out there that needs some products, I'd love for them to buy them locally rather than buying them from somewhere else. So that's why I wanted to let people know about you. So thank you very much, John, for your time. I appreciate it.
Awesome, I appreciate it.